Hey everyone, I am Sinatra. I am here with Reading Ren, Pewdiepie, the Ryan, Schmeckle, Samaj, and
Did you fucking boot
well,
the leopard?
Rufflepuff.
Oh my god!
He got
Bye,
the boot.
Plutopod.
And we are the Cunt Stream for the night.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
don't forget the Lion King. That's my new name.
Yes,
I am
the
no longer.
used to
I
be
am no
called
longer
Lightning
white and proud.
You're no longer white and proud? Oh my god!
Oh no.
I'm still white and proud, but
Oh.
I am white. I'm proud. Everybody.
Who
here is
fucking let
white.
the KKK in here?
Yeah,
Wait,
Fuck you,
you're
man.
white, you're white, you're white. I get that, but what are you proud of? Also, your avatar doesn't look particularly, white.
I'm white.
you have to be a
You're
supporter of
whitish.
14 words.
I'm white-ish. No, I'm just white. I tan easily.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
what,
tan easily. That's what they all said.
what European are you?
Actually, I am half Norwegian and I'm half Argentinian.
Argentina.
Ah, so you're
My-
not full white.
My mother was like 6'3", and my father, he was one of the.
So anyway, tonight we have some.
thoroughbreds.
Well, why aren't you proud to be Argentinian, you coon?
Can we please focus on that Argentinian
I
comment?
could be whatever. You can call me a coon. I don't give a flying fuck.
Not Argentinian, Argentinian.
Argentinian. Pronunciation there, Sinatra.
So I
Chat's
think-
asking why we don't have Opal.
what?
Because we plan on having a good stream.
That would be the plan.
We like Opal. We just don't want to have be infused with her. We need to have everyone at an arm's length from time to time. That's why sometimes I'm not even here. It's not because I fucking hate every last one of you. That's not.
And that's
That's
why
not.
I've been gone for so long.
Yeah, you see.
It's not that we hate Opal, we just don't like her.
No, I like Opal.
Yeah,
No, she's
Opal's adorable.
She's a squeak toy.
Could you imagine the noise that she makes?
The whole point of it is somebody was explaining to me that is actually how she talks.
Oh, there's no way.
I was gonna say there can't be no way that somebody talks. It might be a possibility, but that.
There's the Lily Pichu.
She's a
Well-
squeak toy. She's just a human squeak toy.
I actually have heard people sound like Opal before.
If that's how she talks, there's no way she would have gotten pregnant.
Although here's the thing.
You don't know.
It's adorable. What do you-
Squeakers. She might have
but-
gotten laid just because squeaking every time you'd grab a boob or something.
Like a fucking toy.
Yeah.
But what kind of guy would get into? I mean, there's all kinds of guys out there with freakiness, but I don't know if I grabbed it and it squeaked like that, I'd be like, bang!
Oh, come on. How many of you guys wouldn't be secretly giggling if you were handed two boob toys that squeaked every time you squeezed them?
I'm giggling just thinking about it.
No, not me. I'd be perturbed. I'd be like, am I hurting her? Or what's something going
I would
on?
love the adorableness.
See?
Just too
So
adorable.
shit full of heart was gone, or how we doing?
Oh, you're breaking up, bud.
Breaking up. I can fix that.
And it's the country.
There we go. How's that?
My AI team sucks.
Well, that's what you get. I don't know. Trust in AI.
Anyway, before we let Hufflepuff bore absolutely everybody, we have topics of a sort.
We do.
That's good. That's good. Let's get on to the topic.
It's not like anyone's ever talked about this before. So I mean, we'll first time ever here in the country.
No, I mean, yeah, they're not original topics, but they're better than watching Huff play video games that he's probably not very good at if the rest of his life is any reflection.
Hey, I represent that comment.
Represent that comment or resent?
Represent.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Argentina.
if anybody hasn't already heard, PewDiePie said nigger.
I don't. I was
He
just.
called someone a flaming nibba.
You stupid fucking nigger, Alex. No one remembers that? What
We
about
remember that.
He said the word nigger.
what about
And
Faye?
as far as I'm
Well,
concerned,
heaven fucking forbid.
this proves that Hitler is PewDiePie.
It's kind
But
of
no, I actually don't give a fuck. It was a stupid slip of the fucking tongue. Maybe it's one
Wasn't
most
a-
of us would make, but
well. Let's be honest here. It's not. It's really not the fact that he said the word because no one actually cares. I'm pretty sure no one really has a problem with it. Where this plays into a factor is probably pieces like people like the Huffington Post or whatever who are looking for reasons to damage PewDiePie. They're like, oh, they're just sort of rubbing their hands, going, "Yes, yes, we has material, we has it."
Yeah.
He shouldn't have said it simply because of all that.
Have you ever played PUBG?
it was definitely a stupid move on his part.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've
He
heard
doesn't
Igor.
deserve the
Well, the
attention.
problem is because of all the attention that he has, somebody's gonna call him out on that, and people are watching him. So that's wherein lies the
That
problem.
happened as soon as nigger came out of his mouth.
Have you
Because
ever
I could go. I
It's
tell
far more
you like,
attention than it
I tell you like
deserves.
this. I got shit for fucking viewers on my channel, and I'm just starting. I am trying to start. I
have
have
you guys ever played PUBG?
No,
Igor
I have-
has.
Yeah,
Igor has.
fucking
and
call everybody a nigger.
I have heard, Igor get pissed off, and he doesn't quite go that far, but there is a stream of curse words that can come out.
Dude, it is one hell of a game.
Yeah, it's regardless of any of that. He said a fucking curse word off the cuff. He said a racially motivated.
I
curse word
could
off
really
the cuff.
honestly care less what he said.
Who cares?
uh-oh, we're gonna have a cat fight here. We got two lions in the room.
Oh, we got my second favorite lion. What's your name, other lion? I just really don't like the other one.
What, Rory?
No. He's my first favorite. This new guy's my second favorite. Who are you?
Oh, what the fuck?
What, logical lion?
There we are. I knew him from somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm the Lion King. Don't forget that.
Yeah, the fucking Lion King got pushed off a fucking cliff by his much scrawnier brother.
Hello.
Think about that every time you call yourself the Lion King.
Hi, Logical.
Hello. Can you hear yourselves in the background? I'm testing running speakers versus headphones.
No,
No, I
if
can't
I
hear
could hear myself, I'd have already called you out on it.
Yeah, you sound
Okay.
fine, man.
Can I interject real quick on the PewDiePie thing?
Of course.
Certainly.
Awesome. He's being they're saying he used this racial epithet. He called someone a nigger. Blah blah blah. He didn't actually call the guy a nigger. He said, like, what a nigger. He's being an asshole, saying that the guy was behaving in a fashion. So whatever color the guy.
Come on, we all
What a
all
nigger,
know.
An asshole.
But the
problem
point, yeah,
is
but the point
people
was
take
it
it out
wasn't
of
directed.
context.
We
Yeah,
all know
exactly.
black people can't afford computers. So saying he's acting like a nigger is not an excuse. No, he said it. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he could
he
have been like,
definitely said it.
but if you're
He
playing a
def-
game and you get aggravated, you could be like, "Oh, that fucking cunt." And
No,
then,
he
then what
definitely-
are you at that? You know?
No,
We have to.
I have seen Igor with PUBG be dropped
Hello,
in areas and start cursing nonstop because he gets dropped right in the middle of gunfire. So I mean, it's one of those things of with that game, you don't know. It's very easy to get pissed off and just say the first thing that comes to your mind.
I also like to.
Good.
I just want to also point out that Stargon did a stream not too long ago talking about the PewDiePie thing, and he actually went through some of his older videos because someone else had talked about it, and PewDiePie has actually said nigger multiple times, and he never got into shit before. Never. Even when he was getting money from Disney, because I think that was when he was doing it, just before all the shit went down. He said it before, and there was no problems then. And the only reason he's having any problems now is because there's a witch hunt out for the biggest YouTuber.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that PewDiePie already apologized. He admitted it was childish. He admitted it was stupid. He shouldn't have said it. End of story.
Yeah, and I'll say the way he apologized was proper. It wasn't. It wasn't the sarcastic. I'm sorry, I hurt all your feelings.
It wasn't a Riley J.
wasn't
Dennis.
I'm sorry, I said something terrible. I admit I'm a terrible person. I need to do some soul searching. It was, yeah, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Do you buy into the idea that there is a mainstream media conspiracy to try to bring down PewDiePie as a representative of alternative media sources?
Oh, of course.
Well, think about the fact they went after the Nazi thing when he was making a joke about being called a Nazi.
Exactly.
And they took that completely out of context. So it's not like they haven't attacked him before.
Oh, hey, we got Batman in here, and we also have. Hey! Why you no doctor?
We have room for one more person. Can somebody please invite Yobi Axis so I can boot him?
Oh, yeah, I got you there, Schmeckles. Let me.
I think Yobi might have gone to sleep.
It could be, but let me see if he'll join in. I'll DM him.
As you can tell, I've been practicing my Kevin Conroy.
You do sound a lot more understandable.
I beg your pardon, I didn't understand that.
I like him a lot better when I can understand his words.
I sent Yobi the link.
Me too.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Is anyone in the stream British?
Yes. The Batman sounds Scottish, but he's from the British side of the border.
It's Yobi!
Okay,
It's Yobi Bear.
Oh shit! Can somebody
I'm gonna steal his picnic basket.
How you doing, Yobi?
Hang on, Schmeckle. Can you take down this hangout after you upload it?
No one saw anything.
Oh, yeah. No. I didn't see your face.
Embarrass yourself. It's going to be for posterity.
We saw a red wall and then black. No one saw anything.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Nobody saw your face. There was just walls.
No, did you hear any screaming? Nobody saw your face.
I wish that it was just red because I just saw myself. Oh, damn it.
Here. We'll ask the chat if anybody can go back and like screenshot the spot where his face is showing.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
So I've got proof. Then I will private this and just hold that picture as blackmail.
Hang on a second because I want to see myself. Because give me a second because I briefly saw myself.
Well, what do you do when you see yourself? That's sort of creepy.
Because I didn't.
Okay, yeah, I just looked back on it. All I saw was your finger over the camera and then black.
Yeah, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Good, because I don't want any MGTOWs to dox me. They're out to get me.
Yeah, the MGTOWs are definitely.
You want to wait on that face.
You need to tell me that
they want to kill me.
You need to tell me that the anti-MGTOW has a target on his back for saying stuff about MGTOW in a negative light.
I have a target on my head.
Apparently, that's apparently. What?
I say, are the MGTOW after your resources?
Yeah, they're trying to take down my channel. Actually. They actually made a video saying they're trying to take me out.
How the fuck do you guys deal with that? I don't even understand. I'm pretty much nothing on this scape right here. Like I'm with you guys.
I've got a question.
Triggering them because
why take you out? Do you mean kill you or like go on a date with you?
Exactly.
Well, they are virgins, so they might want a date.
Yeah, that's what they want.
You gotta break that.
All they did was swear off women, so.
I know this is an oxymoron, Ren, but I don't think the average MGTOW's had enough sex to be a virgin.
Exactly. Except they actually sent me death threats several times.
Well, their hands are virgins. Well, no, their hands aren't virgins.
The vast majority of these MGTOW who are annoying you are overweight 13-year-olds who get beaten up by their imaginary friends. They're no threat.
Actually, they're actually pretty old compared to like guys like me. They're older than me. They're like in their 40s or some shit. They've never gotten laid, of course, but they still act as though like something.
If you're 40 years
anything
old,
is
if you're
like the
40 years
world for
old
them.
and you never gotten laid, there's something severely wrong with you.
Yeah, exactly. If you haven't gotten, I say that if you haven't gotten laid by the time you're 18, there's something severely wrong with you.
College.
Wait.
You have to put that up to college because there are some people who don't lose it till college, and there's nothing wrong with that.
They're called Mormons.
Here's the
There are-
problem, though. As
Even there are some people who don't lose it until after they're married.
the problem
There's
Like I
is,
said, there's abstinence.
There's
I-
such a thing as
Well, I'm sorry. If you're being abstinent for the reasons of your religion, then Eobi's right. There's something wrong with you.
What if you're just abstinent because you want to wait, don't want to give it out to everybody?
You just want to wait for the right guy.
Yeah, but
I
that's
can
the
see
wrong
that.
way to be, man. Because
You
what
really need
happens?
to take off
What
that
happens if
looking hat.
You know, everybody knows this. If you marry a girl, then you get with her and you're finally in the sack with her, and she's just a fucking prude, and then you're
Yeah.
fucked.
Exactly. That's
Oh.
another thing. Like,
Well, I think the argument like someone like Steven Crowder would make, it's like, well, you would have talked about that beforehand.
Right? No, I love Steven. I actually like Steven Crowder, and I believed in that. I believe in his way of thinking. I just don't believe in the way that he goes off on thinking. As far as that goes,
There is
Alright.
something to not necessarily waiting till marriage, but waiting for the right person. Like whether you're male
Right.
or female, don't whore yourself out. But
Yeah.
maybe have like one or two partners, but partners you actually care about.
right?
Don't-
Exactly.
don't
I'm
be a
not even
cock.
looking at it on a basis of you get to that eventual partner and they're a prude or whatever. It's just you're missing out on a huge part of your life, generally for religious purposes.
And also, like they keep saying, monogamy leaves a lot to be desired.
It seems to me that there,
Yeah, it depends on the person.
Think about what I just said.
I did.
I got you. Don't worry.
I think it depends on the person. You know, some people want to be with a person for the rest of their life. Some people would just not be.
We could
My
probably
wife is
discuss this topic in more detail. I have my own opinions about it, but I'm not the best at explaining myself.
well, I think it's dismissive
Really
to
does.
just assume that the MGTOW and I'm not speaking of the idiots that would make threats, but there is a large swath of that community that are men who've been fucked over by women, either in the legal system or emotionally, and said, "Fuck this, I'm tired of it."
There are a
Okay.
large swath, but there are an even larger swath that have never been married and are just MGTOW mostly because they just can't get it laid.
Well, yeah,
Well,
that's a
and-
specific subset, but they're like what Logical was saying is there are a group of the MGTOW community that basically got screwed over in family court, got screwed over in divorce court, and they're just not dating because they're too hurt. They have been burned before.
Yeah.
So
I totally
times as well.
Yeah, but that basically breaks it down to being mentally weak. I mean, you're a person. You can't. You know, you got to rise up. If you don't have a fine
Lion
relationship,
King,
then you move.
the way some men get screwed over in family court where they have to pay
No, I know that.
thousands of dollars in child support, they never see their kid, they're still paying alimony. It makes sense. It's not necessarily being weak. That makes sense that they are legitimately going, I have been burned so badly, fuck relationships.
And quite a few of them were also labelled as a potential sexual predator as well.
Exactly.
Have you heard of
I tend to agree with both of you here.
Have any of you heard of this guy?
Side, on the one side, there's the whole I've been burnt by women over and over.
So have I, but guess what? I'm in a good relationship now.
And on the other hand, there's the suck it up and get over it.
Right.
It's not an all
It
women.
happens.
But it depends on
If you continuously fail in every
My
relationship,
dudes, one at a time, one at a time.
Everyone shut the fuck up.
I just shut up so you could talk.
If you continuously have these shitty relationships, where women are using you, where women are draining you, I can see why you'd say fuck women. But it's more of a reflection on you than it is of women.
Maybe it's are you causing that for something for
You are either seeking out these type of people, or you are turning women into these.
Or you go in the bar.
I just would like to ask: has anybody here known of a guy named Terrence Pop?
Yeah.
No.
What I was going to say was you get MGTOW there, and it's quite a large number of MGTOW. I'm not on about players, but they don't have relationships with women, but they will indulge in one-night stands. They don't exit women out of their lives completely. They just don't want to, be in a partnership, a relationship with women.
I
That's
just
a
want
level
to say
one
that
MGTOW.
Terrence Pop is like
I hope that condom.
Terrence Pop is a MGTOW that said that he was in the army and his wife left him while he was in the army and took all his money and kids away. And he had like a very good speech like at a men's conference.
Mm-hmm.
You could check out his story. He has like a very detailed, very emotional story about how he went MGTOW and how hurt he got from his divorce. So
that makes sense, because that's a situation where it's not necessarily weak. It's maybe taking a break from relationships, which for a lot of people that is a very good thing. If you're in one shitty relationship after another, maybe not being in a relationship for a short period of time is actually the answer.
What is your definition of short?
Let me see if I can find his.
Well, for each person, it's different. Some people it may take a couple years.
Okay,
for other people, it may be a few months. I mean, people are different. It depends on what happened to them.
Okay, that's an honest conclusion to that.
Here's the review on the site.
Then you get people like me. I mean, I've had girlfriends. I've been in long-term relationships, short-term relationships, but I've never gotten married. I'm used to living by myself, and I'm quite happy to remain a bachelor. Doesn't mean I'm not going to have any girlfriends in the future, though.
I'm just waiting for me. I'm just dealing with my studies first, then I'm going to find somebody.
That's a very Asian way of doing things.
The problem
you say Asian way of doing.
Well, okay. Here, do you want a citation?
Does he also force Western people to build bridges for him?
Absolutely.
I'd say I'll be back in a second. Sinatra's in charge.
All right. Well, exactly. I know. I mean, you're totally fucked, my dude. I say that because I actually have a couple of Asian friends, and they all feel the exact same way. Someone is echoing.
You know what I don't like about Asians?
What?
I don't know enough of them.
Yeah, it could be. Well, I was making the comment about Asians that, like, they want to, get a job, get all this, get all that set up before they start dating. And that's a very responsible way of doing things, and I totally get that. However, I do think there is a problem with some of that mentality, in that it's the same reason why I have problems with like girl-only schools or gendered-only schools. Is because if you're not interacting with people and you're not exploring things in that field and in certain ways, you become less educated, if you will, and you'd be more you'll be more prone to be taken advantage of by
the opposite sex.
Exactly. Well, I mean, like, if you're a guy and you spend all your money building a business or something, and some gold digging whore comes over and divorces you and all that shit and takes all your money or most of it anyway. I mean, and you're totally unprepared for that. Had you started dating casually and whatnot, you would have learned something about that. And at less of a cost.
Yeah,
I can see what Shrek was
I think that's assumed naivete, though.
It's also one of the arguments against homeschooling, because potentially kids aren't going to learn the social skills that the rest of us learn.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the same thing with like all girls schools. I mean, studies do show like the girls come out and their education's really good. Their grades are all that good, but they are super unequipped to deal with things like men and romances and dating. They're super unequipped, and they're more likely to be taken advantage of.
When I was a teenager, I wanted to be put into an all-girls school.
Of course, and hey, there is like this. If it's Catholic school, you do come out with a BDSM fetish.
True.
Oh yeah, and
I
nonophobia.
imagine being spanked by nuns might have a certain
Actually,
adverse
no. As an Asian who also been spanked as well, if there's a school for Asians, I would imagine there would be that as well.
Yeah. When it comes to them, it's like corporal punishment all the time in schools.
Yeah.
No, Japanese schools is not corporal punishment; it's capital punishment.
Yeah, so I did say I would ban Yobi access. At this point, anybody in the chat, a $1 donation will get Yobi banned. Go to our Streamlabs, $1.
Why don't you ban yourself?
Why don't I kill myself?
Yeah.
No, he said ban yourself.
All right, Lion. If you get a chance to come back, that'd be great.
We have a mad echo in the background.
That's
Yeah, I
logical.
can hear that.
Schmeckle.
Oh, is that me echoing? Shit, sorry, I just turned on my mic. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce out, but yeah, I'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Sounds good.
Nobody donate to Schmeckle.
But yeah, a $1 donation, and we will get rid of Yobi.
That's horrible.
All right.
Do you want me to leave the stream or just sit here?
You're allowed to stay as long as I can't hear my own voice back at me.
So maybe mute yourself if you want to head out.
Nah, the Lion, he should leave.
Which
Not
one?
me.
Which one? The white supremacist?
Yeah.
It's not even a vote for the Lion. We always pick the lowest quality member to boot. So
that means I'm out of here, guys.
That's you.
Yeah, but if I leave, the whole thing gets ruined.
We boot the gorilla that's played by a slash impersonator.
Well, the problem with that is that he runs the channel, so we boot him. The
If I
stream's
drop
over.
out, the whole thing goes downhill. Do you really?
Hey, Yobi, isn't there a tennis ball or something
My
in
fucking
place?
weeknights this way. If I didn't have to be here.
And take off that gay-looking hat.
Oh my God! It starts again.
The hat doesn't come off, Yobi.
There ain't nothing wrong with his hat.
It looks gay. Why won't it come off?
I'm not staying too much longer because I got to go night.
Okay. Then.
Ooh, night.
Hey, well, before Sinatra goes, I have to at least. Sinatra had more time.
Oh,
Well, I did actually give you a $1 donation.
Okay.
No, I'll donate in Sinatra's place. I have a buck in my pocket somewhere. I'll put that into the fund.
You put it in your other
I
pocket.
thought you were pleased to see me.
Speaking
All
of
right.
donations,
Bastard.
All right, mental gin and ladies, it's been real. I'm sorry, I'm just very tired. I got an early morning tomorrow.
no problem, my dude. We'll
Alright.
talk to you soon.
Good night,
See
everyone.
you, man.
It was good having you.
Hey, it was nice meeting you.
Thanks, man. Take it easy.
I've got to admit, I have an early morning.
Somebody invite somebody quality. I can't stand any cunts.
Well, while that goes on, I'd like to remind everyone this stream is brought to you by Tenga Eggs. Tenga Eggs, go fuck yourself. And while you're on the business of pleasing yourself, please consider being a patron. Right.
I've got to admit, I have an early morning every day. I just don't get up for them.
Yeah.
See, I have to, after Samaj's comment there, I have to call all of our viewers to account. I have seen no money from most of you. And
Oh yeah.
you should be giving money for nothing. I mean, it makes more sense to give no money since you're getting nothing. But you should be giving us money for the nothing that we're providing. Our
Does it
nothing
count if I give you money?
Well, yes, Ren gives me money, so she's not involved in this. Ren is special. I like
come
Ren.
on. Ren gives you eye candy.
Who
Thank
has
you.
no money?
You'll be back in.
God damn it!
Guys, boobs are worth much less than the money.
Don't do it, Schmeckle. I'm back.
Oh man.
Better
Oh,
not.
Yobi's back.
You better not do it. I'm here for Ren, not you.
I only boot people twice in a stream, and I make sure there's a gap between the two. You've got at least 20 minutes.
What?
Okay, that's fine.
Wait, okay, you say that, but you give Opal 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, but that's Opal.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, she gets special treatment because she's a woman.
Yeah, she does get special treatment. That's gynocentrism.
He doesn't want to be a feminist.
That's called
An
gynocentrism.
anti-feminist.
Skittles McStabby Pants in the chat says, Schmeckle, I has no money, but I can invite you to a hangout on my channel on a Sunday night. As long as it's a Sunday night, Skittles, I might be able to show up. And by night, I mean it's got to be after 5 p.m.
Schmeckle, you need to make like more well thought out, well put together videos, because these live streams, they suck.
The videos are the videos don't happen often because I think them out and shit. The live streams happen because I don't have to think shit out.
On the topic,
when you think shit out, that's what brings you the subscribers. Like you want subscribers, right?
Yeah, but I'm not really gonna take advice on subscribers from you.
Well, here's
no,
here's a subject we could roll on. How does everybody feel about the looters in Florida during Irma that were stealing the goddamn shoes?
Dirty fucking goddamn niggers.
No.
Oh no!
Okay, here's no. Here's
I don't think shoes fall under what you need during a flood.
I mean,
yeah, but they were saving those shoes.
But here's this though. No. If you're against them looting, you're technically a racist according to them.
Well, no, I know. I guess I'm a fucking racist then.
Yeah,
It depends on what they're looting for me. Like if you see them outside like the grocery store, or even like grabbing shoes and clothing, I'm like, okay, you're grabbing shoes and clothing and food.
Well,
I'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
If you grab TVs, if you're grabbing electronics and like electronics from the store, it's like, no, you're looting.
You're not.
The authority has said if you're taking like necessities from stores, it's you're not going to be classed as a looter. But if you're grabbing luxury items, that's different.
Well,
yeah, but it's like the two dumbasses that were caught burglarizing, and I don't know what the fuck that other thing was. It was a woman with a beard. Ugh. If I know what that thing was.
The Beardbarian was there? Oh my god.
You didn't see that? Did anybody here see that?
It was probably her weave. The weave fell down from her head.
No, the weave did not fall down. That shit.
Yeah, but they are right when they say that the rest of them for looting is racist because it's part of their culture, isn't it?
It is part of their culture.
I know, but the point is they were going to their houses. I mean, and Mark Dice even summed it up and said, like, look at these people. They're going in, and then when the cops arrested them, they said, "Oh, we were just trying to check up on the people." But yet, at the same time, well, we don't want their electronics to be damaged by the flood. We're just going to take it. We're going to return it to them, officer. Yeah, okay.
Wouldn't it have been hilarious if they hadn't been caught? And then when the all clear was sounded, they actually did take the stuff back.
That would be kind of funny. It's like, what? You told the truth. You were really just grabbing their valuables to keep them from getting damaged. Okay, then.
And who's stupid enough to believe that?
Yeah, but let's face it, stranger things have happened.
Stranger things have happened. So if someone I guess it depends. If it turned out to be like a family friend who was sent to say,
no, they did it with 7 random. I think it was 6 or 7 random houses.
I need to get some duct.
Yeah, see, but that's the difference. If it was a family friend and it was proven later on, then yeah, that's not a stupid story to tell. But you have to prove that is legitimately a family friend who's just going there to get the valuables before the valuables get damaged.
Right, as you break a window to get into the house.
Well, people have broken into their own homes to get pets out before.
Well, let's. Can I
understand, but
wait,
no, not with this.
By broken in, do you mean like a special secret way that they can get in, or they just actually break in with break through the glass?
They broke through the glass.
Some people, yeah. It has happened. I think it was with Katrina or a couple other hurricanes, where people would leave their pets on the top floor of their house because shelters wouldn't let them take pets. But people have literally broken into broken a window to get into their own homes away from the cops to get pets out.
Yeah, to get the pets, not to steal all the electronics and leave the pets.
I wonder, would they get their pet fishes?
No. Screw pet fishes.
No,
they'll swim away in the flood.
Yeah.
Swim away in the dirty water.
It's just a fish.
It'll swim away and start seeing more of the town than it ever saw
I mean,
before.
but if you think
No,
about
not in that dirty water.
yeah, but if anything, if you think about it, and you're in a hurricane, why don't you just take the fish? Because you can cook them fuckers later.
Not a goldfish.
Yeah. How can you eat a goldfish when something that's small?
No, here's one good thing
What
about a
you
flood.
do-
You can take your pet fish out for a walk.
Well, they
No,
take it for a walk.
what you want to do is you want to get tons of goldfish, right? And just let them loose in the hurricane. Then you could have like goldfish NATO.
Exactly.
Goldfish.
I'm just waiting
wouldn't be
for
enough.
Sharknado to actually happen. Because that would be goddamn hilarious to see on the Weather Channel.
There's been
And apparently it's on the Weather Channel, like have the headline be, and Sharknado is happening. And just be like, goddamn.
All right, let's get our guns and let's get our fishing rods.
Here's a small conspiracy
fall
theory.
up by tornadoes, right?
Here's a small conspiracy theory. Is this an actual disaster, or is this the greatest promotional ad of all time?
No. I much prefer the theory that Trump is trying to kill the Latinos.
No.
with hurricane.
I prefer the religious theory that this tornado has been caused because God dropped his fidget spinner.
Have you heard? There's actually an actress. I forget her name. She was in that one movie with the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy, and she
Chris
actually,
Pratt?
yeah, she was in that space movie with him.
Star Trek.
No, the one where he got woken up early and he woke her up. That whole
Yes.
Shit,
That
chick. I watched it.
the Hunger
That's
Games
true.
chick. She's actually been quoted in an interview as saying that the hurricanes
Yeah, I
are
know.
Mother Nature's rage at Trump being elected.
Yeah,
Yeah, she said
Well, it's
rage
true.
and then wrath, like she
You
was.
do know
semi-retarded.
that Democrats are always right about Trump. Anything the bad they say about him, it's always correct.
An actor saying
Mm.
something stupid. The shock.
Now, there is something I wanted to bring up, and I'm going to say the company's name wrong because I'm quite a few in. Is it Interfax? Interfax?
Equifax. Yeah, with the shit that they were hacked with.
Yeah, so half of your country apparently is fucked.
Well, we had.
Well,
Okay, I live in New
Sign
York.
up for protection. You can sign up for protection for it.
No.
And that lasts for a year, and that pays Equifax.
I had yes, Equifax. Okay, so I live in New York, so they're saying
really?
8 million people in New York.
New York City?
And I don't live in New York City. I live upstate, but it doesn't matter. It's still a generalization. It's still New York because everybody's in Equifax. Okay, that's one of the. You got 3 tiers. That's one of them.
If your credit's ever
Don't live in New York
checked,
City,
if your
though.
credit's ever checked for anything from a credit card to a car loan, you're probably in there.
Right. So exactly. So it's 8 million people. Now there's more than 8 million people in New York State, but regardless, I called up and I was like, "Hey, is my shit compromised?" And it took me like 3 hours on the phone.
Well, yeah, probably because everyone was calling and going, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, I
It was safe. It was easier to go online. You go online and you apply for the protection. If worse comes to worse, there's other agencies you can go through for protection of your credit.
Memory Holiday has apparently been confirmed as having been affected.
Oh well.
Oh shit.
And
Wow.
I mean, that really sucks for somebody that
well, you lose your credit score.
assuming isn't at an extremely high income, right?
But they judge you upon that. Like, say if you worked for years to get your credit score up to like 750 to 800, and then all of a sudden it's down to like 550. I mean, come on, man. That's a crushing blow, dude. You can't go shit. You can't go get shit.
In fact, Samaj or Ren,
Yeah.
well, why don't you use your magic? Get memory on here.
I don't think I have them on Twitter. Samaj, do you?
I can look. Let me double check.
I know I follow
Somebody's
Jeff Holiday.
been able
I don't
to.
think he follows me back.
I think Jeff's DMs are open.
Let me see if I can do it.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question?
Of course you can, White and Proud. Go ahead.
Oh, stop it with that. I changed my name for a reason. When I talk, does my picture show up?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
That's how it works on Hangouts.
I gotta change that.
Yeah, you should. It looks like your real face.
I know it is my real face.
And then, like I said, you're not very white.
I am white. Fuck you, motherfucker.
You're less white than I am.
Killing me.
You're less white than I am.
Well, probably you're fucking Scottish. Or no, English.
I told you I was Norwegian and Argentinian. I can't help what my mother fucked.
Argentinian.
I knew there was something I didn't
know
like
in
about
Argentina, like,
I'm
big
tall as
water-
fuck though, dude. I'm 6'4".
Damn.
Yeah, that is pretty tall. I'm the tallest person out of the Kunstream co-hosts. And
What are
I'm
you
not.
at? Without your hat, what are you at?
I'm 5'11", and my two co-hosts are both
yeah.
shorter than me.
No, I'm technically closely the
Oh,
same.
you're 5'11". I'm roughly the same height as you.
Yeah, but when Schmettel says he's 5'11", what he means is he's 5 inches 11/16.
So he's really a hobbit?
No,
with
he's
the
not.
hat, I'm probably
He just
seven.
calls you a hobbit.
I said it's so he really is. I was making a joke, dude.
I know.
Well,
that.
I do have size 15.
No, he's not
Very,
Hobbit,
very-
man. His family come from Ireland. Hint, hint.
That
If
explains the
outside-
drinking
if he
problem.
if he goes outside of his house, do we get to see like the little hobbit house?
No, he lives in a toadstool, man.
Oh, and a toadstool.
The Scottish guy's making fun of me. I'm not in any way Irish. I'm part Scottish, if anything.
Tell the truth. You just don't want us to get your Lucky Charms.
He's part. You're part.
I don't want anyone getting my fucking Lucky Charms.
You're
I
you're
thought
part
gets
Slash.
the Lucky Charms.
No, Lucky Charms are only for those who earn them. Mainly through
Well, how do you earn them?
Well,
rim jobs.
Rim jobs. There you
Rim
go. Whoa.
jobs. Everybody goes.
Rim job.
That's not right.
All right, everyone get on the bus. We have to
so
head
wrong.
over to Schmeckel's place to toss the salad.
Now they're tossing salad. It goes from rim jobs to tossing salad.
It's the same thing.
They're the same fucking thing. Either way, your tongue's in my asshole.
Oh, it's better than tossing the dwarf.
And something tells me you'd enjoy that, Schmeckel.
Anyway, we're about an hour late. We started late, but I'm going to call this an hour. And let's switch to the second topic.
Okay.
Ted Cruz and his
I'm
pornographic habits.
What?
Pornographic.
That I don't give a fuck about.
I don't. What the heck?
Who
It's still
the fuck picked this?
Schmeckel.
There were two things in the news today. I used those two things.
We
Yeah,
just
I
talked
bet
about PewDiePie very briefly, and then
You
we
were just
went on.
talking about.
If we can talk about
Talking
it
about
for maybe 10 minutes, we can go on to just bullshit. But Ted Cruz, he jacks off to porn, blamed it on other people, said it was an intern or something who liked it. Who cares? I don't care if it was an intern. I don't care if it was Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz
Where did
probably
you get
does
this?
jack off
Post that.
profusely
Put that shit in the
because
chat channel.
he's
You know,
a human being. He's a human being. He masturbates.
Do you know what?
Everybody
You
masturbates.
should know
You
that
know something's wrong with
politicians
you.
like porn.
And you know what? A large portion of them use pornography to do it.
Schmettel,
Well, hell yeah.
you know what would have been perverted? Is if you watched the porn and then wrote an in-depth essay on it.
There you go. That would have been perverted.
What would be?
Well, that's why I keep asking. This seems to be an interesting, important topic. What
Just
type of
don't
porn?
get up on the desk and take a shit. I don't.
Was he watching child porn? Was he watching scat porn? Was he watching bestiality?
I just said.
He was
What the
watching.
fuck was it?
He was watching a couple.
Hey, guys.
Voyeur.
Look, guys, we have to be a little bit classy here. He was
no. Ren's about to tell us what he was watching.
Oh.
I remember because I watched, it was a video on it. He liked a video or someone liked a video that was about a couple going at it, and then a woman walks in, and instead of joining in, she stands in a corner and masturbates. That was the video that was liked.
So he likes
do that too.
Yeah, that's what they tell you. What he was actually watching was Islamic pedophile goat porn.
I'm sure.
Actually,
heterosexual. He was masturbating to foot fetish porn.
If I may,
well, it sounds like this heterosexual sex mixed with female masturbation. It was probably code for, I'm a faggot. I claim to be a Christian. I want to fuck 15 men a day, and only because Satan told me to. Also,
along with you left out.
And there you have an
Satan's my neighbor's dog, and he Harvey keeps telling me to do shit.
Schmeckle, say all that again.
I can't remember all that.
He left
it up for me, and I'll repeat it.
Like I said, there's an admission from Schmeckle.
when you said you're a faggot, that made me laugh.
I just wanted to say
I think he just left.
Lying. All right, that
He's
doesn't
like,
matter.
fuck y'all.
I don't care. I just want to say that we should have at least a modicum of class here. The ass sex that he was enjoying, the shitting on stuff, that was essentially getting swifty. All right, he's getting swifty. All right, be polite. Swifty.
He's just Mr. Bulldog.
He's just Mr. Bulldog. That's right.
To be perfectly honest, unless somebody's watching child porn, I don't have any problems what they bloody do in the private.
Well, child porn or animal porn.
Yeah.
But as long as he's watching consensual adult-on-adult action, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, and Thrax in chat just brought up a good point. They renamed the porn he liked by Ted Cruz, and made the whole thing free. So something porn became a free porn for everyone else to watch.
Seriously?
The power of
Ted Cruz has done a fucking public service.
Yes, he made porn free.
It's done.
It was a premium service too. Ted Cruz made a premium vid on Pornhub free.
Oh man!
You realize that means Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz. If you're watching, if you can hear this man tonight, I'll be getting off. Not to you, not for you.
That would be creepy.
But because of you.
Hey, do you realize that Ted Cruz is actually helping us smash the matriarchy?
Can Ted Cruz like some more porn? Because I make a whole bunch of other videos on Pornhub.
I really like to see that become like his thing, part of his political.
Why, you really want to watch it that much?
Guys, I'm the politician that jacks off just like you guys do.
I jack off on a day.
Politicians shouldn't be doing that. They're not human.
So
do you all remember the last time we had someone like that in office? It was Bill Clinton.
I did not.
What we learned from Bill Clinton was that blowjobs don't count.
I'm really annoyed by Hufflepuff playing a game in the background. If 3 people type 1 into the chat, I'll get rid of him. He's gone.
You know, I could just turn off my screen share.
Well, you could do that too, but you didn't do it for so long that you didn't do it long enough.
Because I thought someone else already did a screen share. He was saying he was going to, and I didn't even know it was still up.
Well, you're safe. So far, there's only 2. Oh, and there's the 3rd.
4.
Oh, many of them. Oh, I'm sorry, Hub. You know we love you here at the Cunt Stream, but you're not going to hear the rest of the sentence.
What would have been funny if Ted Cruz said, "Grab her by the pussy."
Grab him by the pussy. I got a T-shirt that says that.
One thing I did like when they were trying to impeach Clinton over Monica Lewinsky, he said he did not have sex with that woman. He did buy some gifts. For one thing, he did splash out on a new dress.
Oh no, it didn't. I also love the fact he asked what the definition of is. It's like only a lawyer can pull that line.
Yep.
Wait. Who the fuck asked what the definition of
Bill
is?
Clinton, when he was being interrogated by Congress for basically getting a blowjob in the Oval Office from an intern, he asked, "What's the definition of is?"
President of the United States of America.
Somehow worked for him.
How could they actually impeach him for getting a blowjob? Because the only way you're going to get a blowjob with a woman is if it's consensual.
But to be fair, he's
No,
got
but
a blowjob with a Jewish girl.
asking the definition of is literally asking the definition of the verb to be.
Yep.
Which is one of the first fucking things you learn as a child, you dumb fucking cunt.
I told you.
Became president.
Lawyer move.
Excellent lawyer move.
Yep.
Shitty judge.
Yes.
And the shit is only getting worse.
Well, let's face
It's
it.
politics. What do you expect?
I
don't expect anything.
A judge is just a lawyer who's going senile.
Doesn't anybody here know that Bill Clinton is
one second. A judge is just a lawyer that's going
senile.
Senile. Yeah, I could see that.
Can I give you guys a story about what happened with something with me?
Is it a short one?
Yes, it'll be short. I'll make it short. Okay.
Excellent.
I literally got arrested for something I didn't do. Went in front of the judge. Okay. Judge got my name, whatever. I go back to my house. Everything was dismissed. Go back. Next thing I know, they call me back. The cops come and drag me out saying I gave him false ID. I gave him false ID. The judge, his one eye was going 1A and he was like one way, and he was like 80 years old or something. His other eye was going the other way. And they were like, well, you gave me the wrong ID and we think you're falsifying identification. Like, no.
Well, you gave him the wrong ID. There might be a reason.
I gave him one ID. That was my ID.
I must draw people's attention to the... Sorry, after you finished.
So what happened was, is his wife literally leaned into his ear while he was on the seat and said, yeah, you did it.
Yeah, you do.
Everything was... But the point is, I got dragged back in. That's how old these people are. They're fucking retarded. The guy was like 80 years old. He can't even fucking see.
Yeah. I mean,
the chat now. Apparently, Opal is saying that she's killed her vibrator.
what?
Again?
Jesus fucking Christ.
She already killed one vibrator, so she
getting
killed
another one.
two?
We are not getting you another one.
No, she just has to charge it.
Yeah,
Just charge it.
The battery's dead. You dumb motherfucker.
She's probably scanning us.
No, of course,
wears them out.
Yobi Axis, the MGTOW would think that.
The anti-MGTOW. Get it right.
Anti-MGTOW. I always forget that. I always just think of you as MGTOW.
I sent her a link. I'm sorry. I need an explanation. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to Opal for the first time.
Yobi, did you say you're an anti-MGTOW?
Okay, I'm gonna boot both of you at the same time because neither of you get to make it through a full stream.
Hey, Yobi, are you ever really distracted by laser pointers?
Somewhat.
What the hell is a
Madonna,
laser
after all.
pointer?
Now,
Opal,
You don't know what a laser
break your
pointer is?
vibrator.
When did I
Everyone
say I
shut the fuck up.
Shut up,
Opal,
shut up.
how did you break your vibrator?
It overheated.
How did what? What?
It's your fault, Schmeckle. You gave her a defective vibrator.
Apparently
She ordered it herself. Somebody else paid for it. I just funded it.
Yeah, apparently it's only supposed to go for like 2 hours after that.
Well, yeah, well then maybe don't fuck your vibrator for over 2 hours. Come and be done with it.
That's called overheating.
Yeah, it overheated and the battery died, and I'm...
Well, yeah.
Like, you know, I don't have sex with the missus for 2 hours at a time. because at some point during that, both parts of us start to hurt.
That's a lot of KY.
Exactly that, but on an electronic level.
Can you replace the battery?
Yeah, I'm just letting it cool off, and I'm gonna try charging
Why
it.
don't you stuff the battery up your butt?
We are not buying another one.
And then the lipstick one that I have, the little bullet, I don't have any more batteries, so that one's gonna be dead for a while.
Opal, why do you?
How do those ones work? I bought one of those.
You should record yourself.
We don't have
it on Twitter.
Oh,
right.
The lipstick.
Talk about
The lipstick one takes batteries, and I'm out of batteries, and give me more fucking batteries.
Yeah, but Opal, how good are the lipstick ones?
Oh, I like it.
It's really good. It's only meant for like one area, like the clit, and that's it.
It's shaped like
the lipstick. If you put the cap on, you can put it inside you.
There you go.
Like assuming you're not cute, assuming you're not gaping, it'll give you some kind of stimulation.
There you go.
Opal sounds like she could do a voice over for some girly anime.
Or you could put it up your butt if you're into that.
Yeah,
put it right in the butt.
And record yourself.
My voice.
Everything goes up the butt.
The whole Schmeckle channel is going to be, the voice is going to be Opal from now on.
Oh God! If you could do that, but it's like just
Opal, can you give us a nice ooga fucking ooga cunts?
Ooga fucking ooga cunts.
No, Schmeckle, what you need to do is you need to make a video, but you need to have her do all the lines. So send her a script. So your avatar pops up, and then suddenly it's Opal's voice coming out.
No, I'm thinking actually, Opal, can we do that? I'll send you a script for a video. You record the lines, and that's the whole thing. There's nothing beyond that. Just is your voice instead of mine.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
See what people say, and make it a random video too, so no one is
sorry,
expecting
Opal.
it.
But I was half convincing myself that you were going to come on and say it's not exactly broke. I just can't get the batteries in it because it's stuck.
Opal, feminism is cancer.
I gotta step away again. Yobi Axis is in charge.
Really?
Whoa.
I need
Everybody's
batteries.
muted as of now.
But yeah, Reading Ren is my witness. The lipsticks are good.
So Opal, let me ask you a question. When you stick that up your butt, who takes it out?
It doesn't go that far up. You can just pull it out yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I don't normally stick things up my butt.
But I don't have any condoms, so I can't do any butt.
Opal, you should record yourself.
Well, why do you have to have condoms?
You want the condoms
bacteria?
so you can.
Yeah,
that,
I like
well,
to be clean.
That and so you can pull it out. I mean, if it goes up there too high and you can't quite get your fingers up there to pull it out, and you hope to push it out.
Yeah, it's not a.
Is that like South Park, like Lemmy Winks? You put some gerbils up in there too?
No, I'm really small. I don't think a gerbil.
I didn't ask that.
I don't think a gerbil could fit.
Have you
I
tried?
don't know. You never know. Richard Gibbs
Never even tried.
That's animal cruelty.
That is animal cruelty.
Well, you say that, but then some people like to feed.
It's not animal cruelty if you give them a rebreather.
Look, if some people like to feed them to snakes and watch the whole process. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people tend to think of them as like food.
You could try something a smaller animal like mice.
No, poor little mice. Mice are so cute.
Well, or an even smaller animal like Darnell.
Oh.
There's some anime mice and some you could do a voiceover for the mice.
Hey, Opal, you should say something dirty towards Yobi.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Who's Yobi?
The dog.
Yobi's the dog.
Oh, okay, let me see. What can I say? What can I say dirty to a dog?
Maybe you like that. Like, maybe you might be the next Whitney, Wisconsin.
Oh, ew!
I don't know who that is. Is that a porn star?
Okay, I'll tell her. I'll tell her. Whitney, Wisconsin is a woman online who likes fucking dogs.
Oh, that's that woman?
On how to do that.
That woman? No.
She gives advice
like,
on which dog is best.
I've seen her. Well, I've seen her talk about it. I haven't actually seen her.
I've seen her several times. Like I've seen like a lot of videos. Like she's like used a vibrator on herself in a balcony while talking to her neighbor.
Well,
There was
Yobi,
also one where she.
Let's face it, Yobi, you would like her. You're a dog.
Yeah, I do like her.
Oh my god, you just made me spit my beer all over my face.
Yeah. And being that I'm a dog, I would fuck her. Not only that, but she also has a video of like her fingering herself in the bathroom and it of a supermarket, and she goes out and has like random strangers sniff her fingers.
Of course.
She sniffs her fingers?
No, she has strangers sniff her fingers. Like she tells them it's perfume and it smells like a cookie juice.
I'd like to interrupt. The chat is asking. Victor Rand in the chat is asking, "Am I throwing up? Am I okay?"
You should be throwing up.
I mean, you would have had thrown up right now after what I said about Whitney's Wisconsin.
Yeah, I missed whatever you were just saying.
Good, you good. You don't want to listen to what I said.
I remember Schmeckle got so high he passed out on a call. It was funny.
That's not me. That has never happened with me. You're confusing me with somebody else.
You know Whitney, Wisconsin? No.
Dog fucker.
Yeah,
yes.
That's her.
Has anybody seen the chat's asking, has anybody seen the lady? Oh, hi Max Bear, I love you.
What's up, dog fucker?
Oh, Max Bear is here because I demanded that somehow he make this stream into hardcore porn. So please let's stop talking about dog fucking.
No, I want to talk more about it. I like human girls.
No, let's not, Yobi, because we don't need fan fiction drawings of you.
of me and Whitney.
Oh, no, actually, I now endorse this. Max Bear, you know which of my guests my dick is going into tonight.
I want my Opal character to be a porn.
What if we
my god.
Holy crap, Opal. Do not ask that kind of stuff. Someone will do it.
Oh my
Might
god,
be me.
It's going to exist in about 10 minutes, I'm sure.
I think people have gone bonkers.
Can Mr. Pinky be in it?
I guess that's better than a dog dick.
I still think
can my rabbit and my lipstick be involved?
I still think we want to set Yobi up with Jenny McCarthy.
I think before he knows any of the
Jenny McDermott,
you're going to need to meet up with Max Bear. You're going to need to show him how all that works.
Batman, I'm not
Don't
into
worry, he's a massive man.
But I don't have a dick pic to show him, so I can't pay him to make me a porn.
Samaj, send Max Bear your dick. You owe it to him.
Yeah, notice you didn't say dick pic, you just said send him your dick.
I wish I had a dick.
Of course she does. Of course she does wish.
I wish I had a penis. Well, like, I wish I had a penis and a vagina.
Something's wrong with this woman.
In other words, you want to be a Fuda?
Sweet male privilege.
I think we all wish we had both, and the dick was large enough that you could fit it into.
I would just love to pee on
So
everything.
what are you saying? Yourself?
I just want to pee on
If I
everything.
had both organs and they could fuck each other
You just fuck yourself all day long.
all day long.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine? Metal, can you imagine if your penis was on your inner thigh and your vagina was where it normally is, so you'd be able to walk and fuck yourself at the same time?
I would like.
Holy shit, that's like, how could
with
you
the dick.
concentrate? You'd be having an orgasm all day long.
Like I would love to jack off. That didn't take 4 hours.
No, you gotta know how to do it right.
It would take 2 minutes.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, see, if I was a man, it would take like 2
Oh,
or 3 minutes.
1 second. I'll be right back.
Well, we would show you.
Man,
Right.
keeps
Hands up who thinks
calling
Schmettel needs to go for a prostate exam.
Opal
I
is
like
a
that.
female
Yeah.
Jerry.
Gotta
Oh,
pay.
I gotta go check on my kid. I'll be right back.
All right.
There you go. I mean, it is.
I gotta go grab some more beer. I'll be right back.
What Opal? Opal is like 19 years old and she already has kids.
Yes. She has a kid.
What the fuck? Like, she's too young.
Dude, I had my first kid at 19.
Also, it's not technically her fault. Her boyfriend was an ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately that's
Blame
another
it on
way
the man.
how that girls get like pregnant and shit.
Well, I mean, the guy, her ex was like, you tell the story, Opal. Oh wait, yeah, well, she gets back.
I don't give a shit though.
Okay.
So I walked over to the missus to see if she could come and explain it to Opal, but she refuses to because she doesn't like to be on camera.
Yeah.
So
we thought you got to pay again.
can somebody say that in English?
Okay, I'm back.
All right, Opal.
Huh? What happened?
Explain the situation with your ex to loosely to Yobi.
I don't give a shit actually.
Well, it's an interesting story.
What, my Satanist ex?
Satanist ex.
Oh yeah, explain that story. We've heard it multiple times, but a lot of people haven't.
My ex is a Satanist, and he knocked me up on purpose. And I got a baby who was born.
On purpose? How?
He was drunk, and he told me that he poked a hole in the condom.
And then you got a baby, and it was born how?
Disabled?
And?
Oh, with 6 fingers and 6 toes. He was supposed to be born on 6/6/16.
Oh shit! And how old were you when all this happened?
19.
Oh boy, this is always happening. A lot of girls. You know what? I'm gonna shut up because Ren is probably gonna get.
No. Say your bit so that Ren can say her bit. Go.
It's that there's a lot of girls, teenage girls, that are having babies while they're still kids.
It depends. It depends on how the person. I got married at 18, had my first shortly before I turned 19, or yeah, after I turned 19. But for me, it worked. Some people can have kids younger, and it's just fine. Some people, if you're not in the right situation, it's a bad thing.
Yeah. Like, I mean, like, here where I live in New York City, like, I live in the ghetto, and, like, that's actually rampant. Like, teenage pregnancies,
You must see it a lot.
And I tried to not pay attention to that kind of shit, so lately I haven't seen it because I don't really hang around, like, teenagers. But back when I was a teenager, that was everywhere. It was like I live in a minority population, so like blacks and Hispanics all over the place, and it was always them. And I know I'm being racist. I'm actually Hispanic myself, but
I am also Hispanic.
That means you can't be. That means you can't be racist.
I can't be racist.
Don't you know? Racist is only power plus privilege.
Yeah.
So therefore, you can't be racist.
I can't be racist. That's why I only date Aryans.
Yes, we know what you like to date, Opal.
I can't be racist. Racism's a crime, and crime is for black people.
Racism isn't a crime.
I was making a joke.
I like them as white as Hitler's dream.
What did I step into?
Probably dog poo.
Dog poo? No, I got no dogs.
We did let Yobi in here, so it could be dog poo.
Oh, but Victor's like, imagine the guitar situation.
I've given Yobi far more than his 20 minutes.
Yes, you have.
No, don't boot me. Don't do it.
Go be a bitch somewhere else, Yobi. Goodbye.
I won't boot him. We still have room for people, and I'm expecting.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I'm expecting Amanda Wolfchild to get her ass in here. So
I don't know
here as well.
I don't know what subjects I was breaking into, if it was an ongoing conversation, but if
we can talk about dildos some more. Oh no, Max Bear.
Holy shit, you got dildos on the brain.
Opal is the same person who got her lipstick vibrator and that very day said she broke it because she wore out the battery.
And then it
that's not the bigger problem. We funded her getting an expensive vibrator.
Opal
she broke it already.
No. She overheated the battery. She possibly did not break it. She just overheated it by too much use.
But that's
Opal
like
needs to get a big desk for
The
her
manual
vibrator
says
collection.
don't exceed 2 hours.
And she exceeded 2 hours.
Yeah, Opal's current boyfriend is about the same age as her, but looks 40 years older because of overuse.
What? My boyfriend's 35.
She's dating an older
But
guy.
he looks 40 years older because of overuse, right, Opal?
I'm just
sorry,
I'm
you should
sucking out
you
all
should
of his
never
youth.
date an older guy.
Sucking out all of his youth.
Once his hair's gone, he's useless. Oh,
He doesn't have any hair.
I know.
Not on
hair
his head.
where? Does he have hair on his pubes?
Not anymore.
And look, Schmeckle walked away.
Get your boyfriend to move in so you don't
You know,
want the
I think I know
vibrator.
why Schmeckle always wears that hat.
Yeah, but you're still using it.
It looks gay.
Oh,
No,
we'll
he
need
always wears that
No,
hat for one reason. For one
Skittles.
reason only. Because there's no hair under it.
Skittles McStabby Pants wants me to have 3 more kids. I'm not having any more fucking kids.
Good.
Well, how many
They've
fucking
never
kids do you
had
have?
the one.
She has the one.
I just want the
That
one.
is
Stop
the
throwing
one.
stuffed animals at the
The dark
lamp.
one.
Why is this funny to you? It's the only lamp I have.
Throw them back.
It's the only lamp you had.
Oh, it's okay. Wait till you ask the question of where did your clothes go?
Oh my god. I found him
I'd like to ask that question to Opal.
I found
She
him
hasn't
on.
posted a picture of herself.
I went to the bathroom and I walked in. I'm like, where did your clothes go?
Yeah. I've also asked why are your toys in the toilet?
Oh, no.
Why is there poop on the walls?
Ah.
Why is the
and-
rum gone?
Why is the rum gone is what I cry when I run out of rum. Also, the
Why is there
weirdest one I
piss on the
asked,
toilet seat?
the weirdest one I've asked is why is your baby brother covered in stickers?
Oh, that one's kind of cute.
Why is there
Not
flour
that
on the
cute
floor?
considering I think it was my daughter decided to lift up the onesie and tried to cover every inch of her baby brother in stickers.
Oh.
And it wasn't adorable. It was more like, what are you doing?
Aw.
My daughter has decided that we should go to the pool and have pizza, so that's what we're gonna do.
That's better.
My kid looks really depressed and solemn.
Because you're not letting him have fun.
He's just like, he has his little head on the crib bar, and he's just like, oh.
Ren,
Yeah.
I can distinctly remember from when I was 3 years old and we were living in Gibraltar, my father going crazy at me because I'd blocked the toilet up. And you know what I blocked the toilet up with?
What?
The contents of his wallet.
I'm on the phone. Will you stop
Of course, your
crying?
dad was pissed.
Good one,
yeah.
Batman.
Oh my goodness, my oldest son was so very mad that he got a little brother because he was 14 months old when I had my second child, so he refused to acknowledge his existence.
Oh my god, yes!
For like the first years.
Good job!
And when he did finally acknowledge that his brother existed and stopped just trying to sit and stand where he was as if he wasn't there, he starts rubbing poop all over his crib and his dresser.
Oh my god. My mother says. My
he
mother
hated his
says
brother.
my mother says that when she brought my sister home from the hospital, I got my mother's lipstick and drew all over her face and the walls and the couch when she brought my sister home from the hospital when I was a baby.
My oldest, when I had my daughter, because my older two are 2 years apart, he asked if we could exchange his sister for a brother. It's like, I don't like this one. Can I get a brother? And we had to explain that's not how hospitals work. And my daughter, when the youngest was born, actually outright refused to come to the hospital to see her younger brother. She wanted to stay the baby of the family. So she just thought if she didn't see the baby didn't exist.
Oh.
That's what my
I-
son did. He would
I,
refuse to look at him. Sorry, go ahead.
Honestly,
I
I don't
would,
want any more kids. I don't
I
even
kind of
want
wish
a
I did the
dog.
same thing.
I don't.
I can
I'm
remember going to
done.
the hospital with my cousin's youngest son to see his newborn with his then 5-year-old son.
Oh, you're the
Who
one
was
who
baby.
threw it on the ground.
Oh, shut that fucking
Looked
thing
at
in
his
the
mother and said,
background up.
"Oh, Dad, wanted a puppy.
Oh my god!
I want to.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bounce out.
Opal,
Hey,
your child is awake.
logical.
Go and silence it.
I'm gonna bounce out because I'm gonna take my daughter to the pool. I put a shameless plug in the chat for our Sunday show with Thorn. Check out our show. So thanks for inviting me. I really appreciate it. Unexpected.
Hey,
See ya.
thanks for having you, whoever.
Hey,
I'm not dodging you, Amanda. We will have our debate.
Okay.
He's
I
totally
fucking
dodging
asked
you,
so
Amanda.
many I forget.
Yeah, he is totally dodging you. And isn't it too late to be taking your kids out to the pool?
Did you guys hear
Depends on
about?
where you are for time zones.
What am I supposed to debate
It's
him
still
on again?
9 o'clock.
I don't know.
It's still 9 p.m. in Los Angeles.
No, I'm ignoring you.
Who
Go to
says he lives in
sleep.
Los Angeles?
No, Opal, if you're ignoring your kid, you don't continue to speak to him.
Yeah. The whole point is you don't talk to them.
I could never do that. I didn't buy into that crying themselves out shit until the kid's a toddler. I couldn't do that when they're a baby.
I was about the same, except for when with my second child, I had made the mistake of I had a TV and cable box in my bedroom at the time, and her crib was in my room, and so I used to put on the PBS channel where it was like the Goodnight Star show.
Oh yeah.
And oh dear God, I made a mistake of doing that because then as she got older, if I didn't have that show on when she wanted to go to sleep, she wouldn't cry. She would just glare at me from the crib, standing up all night until I put the show on.
I did that too. I made that mistake, but I used classical music at first. You know, I wouldn't let them watch TV. We just put on like some classical music and y'all go to sleep.
As interesting as talk has become. Yobi, how are the MGTOWs doing? Or Samal, hopefully your sex life. Batman, how's being near Scotland? There we go. Yeah, Ren.
Hold on.
Yeah,
What was
Ren's doing it right.
I didn't understand the word you said there, Schmeckle.
Wait, can I interject for a second here? I wanted to say, did you guys hear about that boy that was like 8 years old? He shot his mother because the mother did not allow him to have a puppy. And when she was sleeping, he shot her in the bed.
Well, you know, I killed my mama too. She not letting me have no puppy. I've been looking for a puppy all this time. She not gonna let me have one. I'll pop a cat in that bitch ass.
Well, I'm right here. You don't have to shoot anybody's mother.
You threw the sock
Thank
on the
God.
lamp.
I knew there was a reason we let Yobi come the second time.
Why? Why do
So
you like to just
Yobi-
wear one sock?
What about
Yobi,
Yobi?
Opal, just ignore the kid.
By a decent, caring.
Opal.
Family.
Pillows are
I
cheap.
couldn't hear you, Batman.
I said he raised by a decent, caring family that look after their pets correctly.
Yeah, I was raised by a decent, caring family because
So that means you've had your nuts cut off.
Yeah, I do have my nuts. I don't have my nuts. I don't have any nuts.
So what are you bought about porn for?
Yeah, I'm actually the most normal, not person, but the most normal one out of all nine of us. I'm the most normal.
You're the most normal.
Yeah, because I'm like all of you. You got fucked up lives and you got fucked up situations. Me,
Yeah, my parents were killed in front of me when I was 8.
Wait. We all got fucked up lives. I'd like to go down the list.
Everyone does.
Have Yobi describe our fucked up lives.
Yeah, come on, Yobs.
Starting with Amanda.
Amanda Wolfchild, she's pretty close to me as far as sanity goes. I don't know who this Huffle guy is. Opal has a fucked up past, like the way she described how her baby was born was fucked up, and she has that voice.
Yeah,
I mean, not Schmeckle, Samaj. He told me his life story about how he started drawing Batman. I don't know about your past. Schmeckle's a dumbass that's like dumb cunt. That's a Slash impersonator. That's how fucked up he is. I don't know who this Lion King guy is. Ren,
he's white and proud.
Ren, you show your boobs on Twitter.
Even though he's Argentinian.
Me, I'm just normal.
I got a couple of things here. I got a fucked up past too, but I have a fucking awesome life now. So you can have as fucked up a past as you want. It's what you do with your life. And what the fuck's wrong with showing your boobs?
Nothing. It's just that
brilliant words.
Girls usually don't do it.
You want your fish?
Well, because they're self-conscious about it. They think it makes them a whore.
Schmecko, put those away. Put those away.
When it
You
all
should be ashamed of
reality,
yourself.
You need to
when it
censored Schmecko.
No,
yeah, but
women,
when,
don't show
we got a titty shot.
women on average don't show the boobs.
Guys like that
They know
shit.
it's not because,
Of course, I do.
mad.
I do too.
the boobs lose the power.
Yeah, exactly.
Last time I checked.
That's why women don't go around fucking everybody. Usually, I mean, stupid women do.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
retarded. It's
that's
like
why I'm
guys,
stupid
God,
women.
but real men don't go around fucking every woman they can get their fucking hands on. Because I can go to the bar every night and fuck a random woman, but then I gotta worry about my dick falling.
There's a difference between getting laid every night and getting laid every night by.
I'm not into that.
falling.
I am.
I'd rather
Guys.
personal a personal feeling towards that someone.
Yeah, whoever's got that fucking background music going, shut that the fuck off.
It's adding something interesting to the conversation.
No, I
Hold
agree.
on, hold on a minute.
It is,
Michael.
at the
I've
same
got-
time,
I've got to
fuck
say
that.
something.
It's making me tired.
I've got to say
It's
something.
Amanda, right? It's you, Amanda, right?
No, it's
You'll
not
be-
me. My
you'll
kids
be-
are
Probably
No,
Opal.
it's probably Opal.
It's probably-
Every man wants a relationship, whether they want it or not. They want it, they just don't know how to.
Do not hit me in the face.
Or they're just too
Yeah,
stupid
we
to
just
get it.
did.
And if they're too stupid to get it, then what's the point?
Yeah, I've got to say something to Yobi here. Yobi, when we're on about sex, humping somebody's leg does not count.
I know that. That's
Like,
why
you know,
I like
yeah,
girls like
Hump
Whitney
that
Wisconsin.
fucking leg.
No, I'm sure he's got him a bitch somewhere and some little pups running around.
No, he's already said he's being neutered.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he was neutered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
So Yobi, did you cry when they took away your balls?
No, it was a surgery.
Did he ever have
I
any
was
balls?
asleep. I had
It's a rite of passage.
they were removed from me when I was 1 year old.
Oh yeah, Yobi, didn't your owners ever sit you in front of a TV? How do you not know Batman's backstory? Everybody knows Batman's backstory.
I don't know Batman's
Oh,
backstory. I know. I just don't know that
You can't have
Batman's
the
the one
earphones.
with
I don't
that.
want you to listen to
Ask
what
him
they
about
say.
Martha.
No.
Why
you
did
can't.
you say that name?
You can't have the earphone. I don't want you to hear what
Yeah,
they're
let me.
saying.
I want
All right,
to.
now, I zoned out for a minute. What was the topic we were on?
I don't remember.
Here, do you want to play with the candle?
You know what? Mute Opal again because I'm like.
I don't know what we were talking about. We were just talking.
Here,
The
have
boss,
a candle.
Oh, we had a topic a few minutes ago. I said a bunch about it and then immediately forgot what I said and what I was talking about.
It was something about porn, and we said all that we needed to be said. So then we moved on to talking about random shit.
Yeah.
More porn, please.
I was
What?
actually gonna ask about
No fucking Opal related porn.
I was actually gonna ask
Opal
about
related porn.
if we got any donations from the last chat that we had for not Katrina, but Harvey.
Irma, or was it Harvey or Irma? Harvey.
We were
yeah.
doing Harvey at that time.
No Katrina.
You're talking about something non-cunt stream related, so I don't know.
Right, you know, if they ever decide to
I
make
was
a
just
remake,
curious.
if they ever decide to make a remake of
Aw,
Police
you
Academy,
dropped your candle.
I
It's
think
okay.
Opal should get the Officer Hooks. You know, excuse me, don't move, dirtbag.
That would be awesome, actually.
And like I said, we're not doing another charity cunt stream until at least December.
I was just curious.
Opal, I've already found something more important than your thing.
What? Who's more important than me?
Everybody here right now, the people in the chat, most people I can think of, but it's for a more important cause. So yours is bumped.
Hey, Schmettlers, that's somebody on your porch behind you.
A charity for the.
On my porch behind me.
Yeah, I can see somebody through the window.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot back there.
Still
Can I
look.
see snow? Can you go outside and show me snow?
It's still the end of August, or no, the start of
It's
September.
September, dude.
He's not
It's
getting
September, you dumbass.
It's the
Not
start
yet.
of September. We don't have snow yet. That comes next month.
Or maybe you'll have an Indian summer. You'll get lucky.
I want to see snow.
Ren, how surprised would you be if
You
we
know
saw,
what? We're sending you that fucking care package, but we'll send you a little box full of snow too.
Okay. Batman, you wanted to ask me something?
I know you've never seen snow, so don't be surprised.
He'll put his balls in it too.
Fingers. But it's white, right? So it must be snow.
What?
I was gonna.
There'll be white balls in it.
Guys, Batman wanted to ask me something.
I'm saying, wouldn't it be funny if
don't
make talking to Speckle and we saw Footer standing out in his window?
Oh God, that would be funny.
Yeah, Footer got so dirty, but he
like,
came home to the wrong house. Probably the wrong province as well.
I don't think. Yeah, I think so.
Unfortunately, we've always got the chance of there being someone peeking in our windows because our next door neighbor in that direction.
I just
Don't you live in the middle of nowhere?
Paranoid schizophrenic.
I think he likes to watch it whack off.
No.
Your windows.
I like to
I
watch.
can guarantee he's seen
Batman,
most
I
of
think
the
it'd be
people who
funnier if
piss
Schmeckle
inside
walked
you.
off to get something, and then Futter just sat down on the couch. Like, Futter, what are you doing in Schmeckle's house?
Oh, I like to watch.
I like to.
One day. Oh, you might do a Canadian meetup.
Fuck Canada, man. Why can't you move?
Will you?
Yeah.
God,
But
watch that, like-
Opal, when you're watching, do you carry your avatar with you like as a poster and just put it in the window as you're watching to freak the other person out if they happen to wake up?
No,
I would definitely watch that.
This conversation died.
Trust me, my dudes. Trust me. That one of these days, Schmeckle is going to wake up in the morning one day, and this is what's going to greet him. Right at his face. Hey, dude. Hey there, dude. How you doing? How's it going there, my dudes?
I'm waiting for it.
Samaj, your face
Rat and Samaj just coming, and I guess Anon. She's a cold.
You know what I think would be funny is if Schmeckle woke up one morning, he's hungover and blurring. Hey, babe, why you got a fur coat on? Then he turns over and there's a polar bear lying there
No,
beside
but
him.
I swear to God, they're gonna pop in and they're gonna wake me up like, hey, Schmeckle, we're fucking here. And I'm gonna be like, shut the fuck up, cunts. The baby's asleep right there.
And then I can go, greetings, YouTube!
Hey, Red.
I wonder why I wear earphones.
Schmeckle, it'd be funny if you woke up right next to Samaj and
Damn it.
Futter. That would be cool. Like wake up like the two of them there, and all of you are naked for no apparent reason. Just like
Samaj is always welcome in my bed. Butter is a Thursday thing.
No,
You're naked.
You know who's also welcome in your bed? Wrath of Controversy.
Yeah, but you're naked.
Yeah. Wrath is my
Wrath
fluffer.
sleeps on the floor.
Samaj?
Yes.
Her Wrath sleeps curled up at Samaj's
If
feet.
Schmeckle wakes up and he sees his
Maybe-
feet lying beside him on the pillow, and he pulls the covers
Maybe
back.
Wrath could crush you with his giant hand for a head.
I would love to see all you guys in the same bed together.
I imagine
Once we meet up, we will make sure there is a picture of the three of us lying together.
You're laying in bed. You're laying in bed.
Add Politipod with that.
No, Politipod is not welcome. Politipod is never welcome.
Can Politipod be in the corner?
I saw a picture of the three of you with Politipod.
No. You saw pictures of other Canadians with Politipod.
Yeah. But everybody in the channel and everybody is sharing the same bed and they're all spooning.
Aren't all Canadians the same?
It's kind of funny how fat Politipod is.
Are we all snow niggers to you? Is that it?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
How my boobs are tingling.
That's your
I
thing,
could
right?
not. I could not.
Oh! And Opal has got her toy in her hand while
I'm
she's
sure.
spooning you.
I'm sure Opal just said her boobs are itchy.
No, I said tingling. I forgot I wasn't muted.
And she's gonna put that shit. She's gonna put that shit on fucking overdrive.
I don't have a toy in my hand. I have something else.
You know what'd be funny?
Oh, no. When you're spooning with them.
I think what would be funny is if Opal got up one morning, she was a bit hungover and she went to put a lipstick on and almost put her teeth out.
That would be funny.
I actually couldn't find it because it was camouflaged in with my other lipstick. So I thought I lost it.
Okay. At least it's not as bad as Igor actually had a friend, female friend who had one of those. And when her mom asked for a lipstick, her mom accidentally grabbed the vibrating one.
No.
I guess I bet you that was the best fucking toothbrush she ever had.
Probably the
I know
fishiest.
my friend's dumb sister actually.
Probably the
her
fishiest.
first vibrator. She tried to give it a blowjob and had to go to the dentist.
Oh, of course. That's why you don't have it on when you put it in your mouth.
Why the fuck
Terrible
would you put a vibrator
choice.
in your mouth?
Well, sometimes to lube it up if you're trying to be sexy, but make sure it's off.
I
No, I
mean,
would never
some
put that
women like to give blowjobs.
I do. I like to give blowjobs to my husband's dick, not to my vibrator.
Go on.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Wait. I was out of it for a second. Blowjobs to a vibrator. Opal, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking crazy shit.
It's not
Hey. We were talking about sticking vibrators.
It's not. I know, but you could be sucking a real dick and having an actual effect.
I don't have
What
a real
pleasure-
dick
I'm
right
sorry,
now.
but
That's why
there's a
I
hot
have a
redhead talking.
vibrator.
I'm sorry, but there's a hot redhead talking about blowjob.
I'll have you know that little robots need blowjobs too.
Shut up. Red.
I don't have
Yobi.
a dick. That's why I have a vibrator.
Yobi, do I have to get the newspaper out?
Go ahead. I'll just
What the
fetch you.
fuck are you doing with the newspaper? That sounds sort of
You
creepy.
you swat him on the nose because he's being a bad
I
dog.
just fetched you the newspaper. Use
Is
it.
that what you do to your man? It's like bad boy.
Now,
You
Red.
should-
I
you
love
should
picking
spank
on
him.
him because I unsubscribed from him a long time ago.
Yobi,
Okay.
You
Yobi,
should
be
spank
quiet
him.
or we're gonna have an old yellow moment.
I like
You,
to
you should spank him with the newspaper.
Yeah, that's right. You spanky all day.
I might like that. If it came or Rin, I'd like that.
What you do to punish Yobi is you tie some steel toe cap boots to his hind legs, then put itching powder behind his ears.
That
Watch
doesn't
him give
sound
himself a
healthy.
No,
concussion.
you put the cone of shame on him.
Stop growling.
No,
It's
I'm
weird.
still wearing my hat. Can't.
No. Itching powder behind the ears and steel toe cap boots on his hind legs, and he'll kick himself into concussion.
That does
I
that
can't put that cone around my
Yeah.
neck. I already had surgery.
My
You're
kid
gonna
saw
need surgery after what the fuck these people are doing to
my
us.
kid saw a picture of Yogi and now he's growling and saying dog.
That's because you get locked up. You need to seek psychiatric help for him. Clearly, he's had issues from the way he's grown up. I'm not saying it's because of the satanic father. It's mainly because of you.
What did I do?
Your child is fucked up because of bad parenting plus possible mental disabilities.
I agree with
Maybe
Schmeckle.
some of it is based on the bad genetics of the father that you took. And I'm not saying genetics play a huge part in anything racist. I'm saying genetics play a huge part in whether or not you're picking a fucking dipshit to sire your child.
To be fair, though, she didn't pick him.
Better decisions next time.
Yeah, to be fair, he tricked her. Like, stealthing is wrong. When chicks
Love
do
it.
it, dudes do it.
Wrong, no matter which side does it.
You
Exactly.
never assume the
Agree.
guy's gonna poke the hole in the condom.
Well, yeah, because
Well, no. Obviously, that was a shitty thing on his part, but also, you made poor decisions in mates.
Yeah, I mean, you did fuck the guy to begin with. I get where Schmeckel's coming from in his drunkenness, but it's still ultimately the dude's fault, not yours.
Yes. See, yes.
That's
I
a
would
Yeah.
agree.
I thought he was smart. He was going to be an English professor.
Well, then you are a poor judge of character.
Well, of course she is. She hangs out with us.
Yeah.
I know, right?
She hangs out with us, but do you think she's gonna give birth to any of our children?
Well, not mine.
Of course not. Not through the internet.
She's smarter than that.
Well, no, I'm a robot. That doesn't actually work. That's
And
science
most
fiction.
of you are already in relationships or alcoholics.
It could be.
The only reason she wouldn't is because I'm drunk and with a chick. I get it, Opal, but I'd like to say it's not reciprocated.
I'm pretty sure your lady would kill you if you got someone else pregnant.
Yeah,
My
you
lady
see, most
is
of us
not
like women.
violent as possible.
Like small yellow
Brad,
birds.
would you kill Igor if he accidentally got another girl pregnant?
It depends on if I was involved in the situation or not.
Ren, if you say you would kill Igor, you and I are done. Under no situation.
Oh, I would. No.
No, like
He'd be severely injured if he did it behind my back. Now, if it was the
I
product of a
recently started playing.
threesome,
I
what if he
recently
got
started
what if
playing
he
Star
got
Trek
pregnant
Online,
during the super awesome
and all of my
threesome?
characters are based on Igor.
I would not kill Igor. I do love him. Now, I would say if he got a girl pregnant behind my back,
That's like saying
there
if you're
might be
dating
some.
a
He might need some medical attention.
He
There
might
might
lose
be
a
some
testicle.
Schmeckle. Mad Woman uses her Discord. We've got a Star Trek Online voice chat.
Oh my god, what if he got
Oh, do
pregnant
ya?
in like a super
Yes, we
awesome
do.
harem orgy?
I only just started playing.
Wait,
I'm
what
not
if she
sure
got
if I'll stick
pregnant?
around or anything.
If you divorce Igor, will you take half his resources?
No, but then again, Igor wouldn't fuck up. Trust me.
Are
He
you
knows he has a good thing going.
I don't think
Igor
he
about
would.
the number of times my dick's been up his ass? Ask him if he's fucked up.
Like, I don't know how she got pregnant. We were
I don't
just in a
care.
super
I don't care if
awesome
it's another
harem
guy.
orgy.
Now we got more ass play.
What the hell?
Okay.
Ren,
I don't care if it's another guy. Plus, he and I have an agreement. If we have fun, it's threesome, so both parties are involved.
Not for
Ren,
Oh,
Ren,
so you're saying
correct
the
me if I'm
next
wrong
time
here,
I bang Igor, I'm banging Igor and you.
You're banging
with who?
Holy
Ren,
fucking dog
correct me
shit.
if I'm wrong here, but if you and Igor did get a divorce, I think you'd both try and do it the splitting up fairly, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
No. What you don't know about Igor is he's a vindictive cunt.
Oh my god.
He
You
would take
cannot have
every
a
cent
snack.
he has.
Yeah. Trust me though. This is not an issue. He and I spend way too much time together for him to fuck up.
Dude, if my
I don't
husband
think
managed to
he
get
would,
another
but
chick,
I'm just saying, hypothetical.
I'm making a tour of the states soon.
Like, are you cheating on
and
me?
I'm
Like,
gonna have
no,
sex
I've
with all
literally
of
been away
y'all.
from you for like
Okay.
5 minutes.
Wait,
Yobi.
Schmeckle, does
Start
that mean
with
you
Yobi.
get back with guns? Does this
No,
mean you get
not
back with Guns N' Roses?
You can't have a snack. I'm trying to.
Schmeckle, you should have sex with Red Robot.
I think
Red Robot is definitely on the list.
Yeah, and Schmeckle, you should be the taker.
My cockpit.
Oh,
my
no,
cockpit
no,
is
no.
ready.
I'm never the taker. I am plugging every one of you.
Except
let's talk to my hubby first.
I'm not taking it.
Oh, sorry.
No, some of you, it'll be a case where I have to fuck your husband first, and then I'll fuck you. For the majority of you, it's just schmeckle on whoever the fuck you are. Actually,
I'm sorry, Schmeckle,
Schmeckle
but nobody goes in my back cave.
you know what? The Batman has been knocked to the top of the list.
And who's not on the list?
Nobody.
No, not Yobi.
Yeah, I feel
That
like
would
you're
be
waiting.
bestiality.
I'm sorry, Schmeckle, but in this
Yobi
fight,
Axis is
I
not
wasn't
on.
paying attention, but I'm on a list.
No, Yobi Axis is very high on the list.
No, he's not. He's gonna bite you.
Yobi,
I don't care.
you
That
won't have a
turns me on
chance.
more.
You won't have a choice.
If my boyfriend didn't exist,
I
I'd
have
give
a
Batman
choice
a
to
chance.
bite him in the face.
Yobi?
Yobi, how many times do you fall for the drugged hamburger trick?
All the time.
So
Exactly.
Yobi, you don't have a choice.
You just have to put some peanut butter
I have
on
a
it.
choice to bite him in the
Oh,
face.
just put some. Oh, boy.
Did she say penis butter?
Peanut butter.
I heard
She
penis
did say
butter.
peanut butter because that's what she enjoys.
I said peanut butter, but I could go for some peanut butter.
Of course you can. You like that, right?
No, but see, I am entirely willing to have a threesome with Ren, as long as Igor's included.
Igor can watch.
And in fact, Ren, are you the type that would just kind of be willing to sit at the side and watch, or?
Well,
How about this,
Ted
Schmeckle?
Cruz style?
You come out here and we'll work things out.
Schmeckle,
Can I watch?
Where are you working out?
Video recorded.
You're the Midwest somewhere, like Minneapolis or something, right?
Minnesota.
I want to watch.
I'm
Can I watch?
I'm amused.
Schmeckle, whatever you do, don't
I will
let
travel
YouTube
down to Minnesota so that I can give it to your husband.
I will let him know.
Please do. Draw him a diagram.
He's gonna need a fucking diagram because I'm sure
Can I
he's
watch?
liking his ass.
Whatever you do, you won't let the white YouTuber hear about this. Otherwise, you'll want to do a collab.
Yeah.
I want to watch.
Collab on the
I
ring.
want to watch.
All right, so I've already reached Ren's.
Okay, could you
Who else?
imagine? Okay, here's an example. Okay, Ren. Schmuckle comes down and he starts boning your ass while Opal is watching, and then you have her in the background. And she's giving him the face
I'm enjoying this.
while she's making comments.
No, like,
And you'll be actually in the background
Ted
too.
Cruz video. It could be like the Ted Cruz video.
God, Opal.
I can quiet.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you
why-
could be quiet. I
can you
doubt you could be quiet.
Can you imagine the look on Schmeckle's face
So
when
as
he
he's
gets
putting
taken
it
from
to your
behind by
husband, as he's putting it to your husband, Ren, Opal's in the background going,
Igor
yeah,
get fucked in the ass.
yeah, that's right.
Squeakers.
Star Trek.
No, you wouldn't hear her
In
talk
the
at all.
bunny
You just hear.
costume.
That would just not seem right. Like there's something going on there.
Welcome to the cunt stream.
We're all going to hell.
Welcome to the cunt stream. This isn't.
Oh,
a
we've already been there.
trying to bone Igor for ages.
Well, welcome to the cunt stream. This is what happens on a Wednesday when we're all bored
Hey,
of talking.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Come
to be
on,
honest.
I'm 21 now. Orgy.
Hey,
okay, squeakers. Okay.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Opal. Maybe some of us will have sex with you. I'm not saying
Maybe some of us.
I can't stand you.
Who just said I will?
I am
Your
like,
regular voice.
I'm 70% sure Red would fuck me.
Batman doesn't want to have sex with you.
Red would fuck you because he's like 67, balding, and looking for anything he
Okay.
can get.
How about
I know, right?
I
He
said
said
Ren.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Ren is
You know what?
Ren
You know what, squeakers?
irritable.
You know what,
She's
squeakers?
not wrong though.
You know what, squeakers? Me and Igor would do you.
Oh, you're gonna get Ren and stickers.
No, and I'm not gonna lie.
You'll be anxious would do Opal too.
Me and the missus would do you, but it would be one of those situations where I was like, "Hey, yeah, let's have a threesome." Oh, I gotta go get something from the store.
in Alberta.
Wait, so I can fuck your wife?
Also,
one second.
Amanda would do Opal too.
I
Amanda
don't know. I
would
haven't
do
seen Opal.
I wouldn't
No,
do
I saw
it.
her. I
But-
didn't-
She
but-
shrugged and said she
You
didn't know.
gotta juice her up, man. You gotta
Opal
get her up.
face
Shrugged
for
and said she didn't
You
know.
gotta get her out. You gotta get her liquored up.
I've got to admit, I wouldn't do you, but that's only because you're too young.
She's 21. That's over 18. But by like,
That's right. That's perfectly legal.
I would do Opal.
You
Is my
fucking
Is that
boyfriend,
okay?
like you
I'm a dog.
look like my boyfriend Batman.
Only
You
older.
look like his father. But I
Exactly.
can still do you.
wait. You know what Batman looks like?
No?
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck do you look like, Batman?
Yeah, how the fuck does she know? And what the hell, man?
And I thought we were friends.
Hey, Amanda, I'm showing you myself.
Oh,
Batman, your face review right now.
I think he looks
Take
hot.
that mask off.
I think I would remember
Mask off.
Batman.
Wait. I want to see what Yobi Axis looks like without his fucking mask on.
Then I'll handle Opal.
It's not worth it.
Fuck you, Darnell.
I'll show you my face if you go off air.
Yeah, show us your cooch.
I
Be going off air in about.
I'm pretty forgetful, but I think I would remember if I saw your face.
And Ren
hold on,
Ren has seen clear pictures of me.
Yeah, I've seen what Opal looks like.
I've seen what Opal looks like too, but
Yeah, actually, I know what I look like. I know what Ren looks like. I know what Opal looks like.
I think a lot of people know
what
what I look like.
I think I know what Amanda looks like, but I don't remember.
I
on
don't
Twitter.
think I know Amanda, Yobi, or White and Proud, or Batman.
Oh,
on
fucking stop
Twitter.
with this shit.
I don't know what
What's
red looks
Amanda?
Opal is pretty hot. Aw, Skittles thinks
Oh,
I'm
Opal is
hot.
not pretty hot.
Yeah,
Opal.
Batman.
Amanda,
Sorry,
check
there's
Twitter
that.
DMs.
Opal is ugly. Is
Okay.
Opal ugly?
I'm not ugly. I mean, I'm not super hot, but I'm not ugly.
I don't think you're ugly.
No, yeah.
Because I've seen you
I
before.
think cute
on there
Opal.
was the one.
I'm
No, I agree with
adorable.
Ren.
It doesn't matter what you think you look like. Everybody's beautiful.
Not everyone's beautiful.
I'm gonna send Red a sexy picture. Not
It
Red,
doesn't
Ren.
matter like that.
So,
Everybody,
actually, I'm going to do a new thing we've never done. We're going for about 15 more minutes. Let's start taking fucking questions from the chat. If the chat has questions for anyone here, fucking ask away.
I am bored, so I'm gonna send Ren a sexy picture of my legs and something else.
Let me see.
God, Opal!
Really, Opal, I just told you me and the missus were all like, yeah, I'll let the missus lick you out. And you were like,
oh yeah.
And Darnell, I am not sending you the picture.
Did it Rory
You don't,
style.
no pictures for you, Darnell.
You know her Twitter, at Mrs. Schmeckles. Send her all the nudes.
All the nudes.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
does she know you're doing this, or is she gonna tell you why is someone randomly sending me their nudes?
Well, because your wife is kind of thin, and I'm really thick. I might squish her.
No, I noticed that you were a lot thicker than I thought. You posted some pictures today, and I was thinking all the Mrs. clothes would fit you.
Hey, thick is good sometimes.
They won't.
There's no way your wife's clothes would fit me.
Yeah, no, I heard that you were, like, whatever pounds. I think it was like 110 pounds. I didn't take account the fucking height disparity.
Oh, if she's 110 pounds, I do.
Like, the missus is half a foot taller than you.
No, your wife's 110 pounds, right?
Around that, yeah.
And I'm a lot shorter than her.
Less, like somewhere between
And you're
100.
you're not that thick, Opal. You're normal size.
That's retarded. Yeah, that's.
I'm 5 feet tall, so normal size is kind of squished.
No.
Well, no, and I'm not trying to call you thick. It's just that the height disparity made it so that her clothes won't fit you.
Because your wife is really skinny.
And what I mean by normal size squeakers is, I mean, you're not like land whale. Yes,
yeah,
squeakers.
You're not like 200 pounds and 5 feet.
I'm not a land whale, but for some reason my hips happen for some reason.
Yeah,
after a
robotic.
baby.
Yes, Willis Batman. I couldn't spell his damn last name.
You're roboting too, Amanda. Am I roboting?
No,
a couple people did.
Damn internet.
All of my shit from when I was young will fit because I still have my high school clothes. She can have all of that.
Aw, thank you, Ren. Ren is so sweet to me.
Anyway, at this point, like I said, we're gonna take questions from the audience. Failing that, we're just gonna bullshit for 13 minutes and then shut down.
All right.
Ren likes my nudes.
Can't we do both?
Ren likes my nudes.
Oh, you didn't send me any nudes.
I don't know you.
I didn't
You
get
know
any.
me, but you didn't send me any, and that's probably for the best.
You're married.
So?
I'm not married.
You're a dog!
Which asshole muted me?
I'm not a dog in real life.
You just play one on the internet?
Yeah.
Taker.
So I might as well. No, I was lying about that. I'm as white as Richard Spencer.
Cigarette?
I got another fucking booby shot.
You can have my
Expose them,
nudes.
Ren. On camera.
Hey,
If
this
I
guy's a phony.
expose nipples on camera, then Schmeckle could get then Country could get in trouble.
Exactly. This channel sucks
no.
anyway.
No.
This channel sucks ass anyway.
Rule number 1: don't fuck up someone else's channel.
It's not your channel to fuck
Yeah,
up.
it's really
Exactly.
not nice.
It's part of YouTube
If
etiquette. You do not.
If this was on your channel, you can fuck up as much as you want. No one will say
So
otherwise.
what happens if you show teddies?
You do know that I was
You
joking.
have to adult the
right?
stream
Oh,
right
yeah.
away, otherwise YouTube will flag you.
It will
Yeah,
flag you.
the basic rule of etiquette is you turn up on somebody else's channel, you're a guest.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So even if I'm a guest, I show my ball sacks.
You wouldn't shit in somebody else's house floor, would you?
Same goes for sending out links to Hangouts without permission of the person hosting it. I mean, there's general things you stick
No
to.
one would ever do that.
Are you a kind of reddish shade of red than you normally are?
I will confess I have in the past once.
Wait, you showed your balls?
Red has messed up a stream.
Oh yeah, I did that. That was somebody else sending me a link, and I apologize.
That's the
It sure
I
was.
still never figured out what that asshole wanted me to look at.
So you'll be
I
sure.
remember I was on Fair Accomplishes channel once, and somebody came in with a BBC.
Oh my god. Failure accomplished blocked me on Twitter.
Did he?
What?
Why?
I don't know. I sent him like
He
a
does that all
moon
the
emoji.
time.
Yeah, it's to
he
fuck
will.
with you.
He will block. He'll unblock if he likes you. He'll unblock you. You know, he does it
how am I
randomly.
supposed
He'll
to
block
talk
people
to
and then
him?
unblock them.
How am I supposed to talk to him so he likes me?
Is everybody else
Opal, just leave it be. Opal,
He never
just
blocked me. He just followed and
Rat.
unfollowed.
yes.
You're like really stuttering on your live cast.
Should be.
You know what?
It's fine.
Give me
Schmeckle
immediate
isn't here, but
validation.
I'm gonna drop out mostly because I'm so tired I can't even go on.
All right.
My life will go on, but not now.
Send me
Good
immediate validation.
Aloha,
Love me.
arrivederci, aloha. sayonara.
Peace out.
Later,
Yeah.
cunts.
You know you'll be shown his balls before, but he gets off because they were in a formaldehyde jar.
Yeah, Ren, you're wicked stuttering.
I'm not on my end. I'm not stuttering, so maybe it's your end because mine's just fine.
You were fine.
She
No,
sounds like
the rest of us aren't hearing anything. It might just be you.
Yeah, I think it's just
Yeah,
you.
okay,
Ren,
maybe me.
Ren sounds perfect to me.
No, her voice is fine. It's the video. It's got a stutter to it. Now
Yeah,
it's fine.
Ren sounds perfect to me too.
Boo, 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 doo,
That's usually the stream.
Oh. Hey, Octane.
What?
Why aren't you fathering my grandchildren?
I'll just do it.
Octane is not fathering your grandchildren because you've seen what he fucking looks like.
Yes.
I just realised what you are. You're the psychotic Betty Boop.
The one from Drawn Together. That's what it was called.
Hey, I don't have an eating disorder, and I don't cut myself.
Well, maybe you should fix those things.
Right?
I don't want an eating disorder. I'm already fat enough.
Yeah, somebody called you fat. Clearly, that's a call for an eating disorder.
Nobody called you
Plus,
fat.
also, we're always rude to you, so clearly that's a call for cutting yourself so you can actually feel something.
Oh.
No, don't go that far.
At least I don't resort to drugs and getting drunk
nobody in
every
the
night.
audience do that. Opal's free to, but nobody in the audience either get an eating disorder or cut yourself.
At least I don't get drunk every
Schmeckle,
night.
we forming the
I
opinion
get
that
drunk
you always
every
made a
night.
hat because you were
I
bald.
get drunk like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I think Opal just tried to call me out.
I think Schmeckle gets drunk like a motherfucker every night.
Yeah, I think that was meant to be a burn, Schmeckle.
It's not much of a burn. Not really.
I'm not good at being mean, okay?
No, because
So somebody had to show their nuts on the stream.
if I give you a second,
some nuts.
I will admit I drink during all of these streams. I don't get
I
drunk.
know you do. I watch you.
Or I should say I drink during all of these streams.
Doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck?
I don't get drunk most of the time.
Oh, it's okay.
I get entertainably alcoholized.
It doesn't matter.
There's a reason I don't fall asleep on streams. Let's say that.
Hey,
It's okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think like you, like me, I'm actually like happy to be here and talk with you guys. So it energizes me because I've been drinking the fucking entire time.
Yeah,
I could show you, you know.
Well,
I've just been pushing off part 2 of this.
It's the difference between being able to handle your booze and not handle it.
well,
And I mean,
it's only fair that I show my balls.
stumble on my words and shit like that.
That's
I
why
can say-
That's when it gets bad, when you start fucking slurring and shit, and then you're like,
No.
oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Look, I
she's-
just
No,
made an ass
even slurring and shit is fine. It's the point where you start saying ridiculous shit.
Yo,
Where-
she has no
where you
idea.
start
She's
getting
being-
irreasonably
Whoa.
angry at people.
Nah, yeah, you can't.
Wait, she has no idea. She's being all prudy about it. 'Cause she
That's
just
only
never
if you're
tasted it.
PewDiePie and you're in a game and you can say, hey, fuck you, nigger.
She's never drank.
No, see, PewDiePie made a mistake.
I know
It-
that. It wasn't a mistake. It was just, in general, it's just something that happened.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I've come out and said, "Oh, shut the fuck up, whore."
Yeah, like no.
Meanwhile,
I've done way worse.
57-year-old guy.
I've done way worse.
Dude, my husband like gets a group of friends together to specifically go troll some kid just because they pissed him off during a game. Like, why not? Fucking parents should be watching their kids.
Well, that in the first more, yeah. What the hell is going on in the background?
Opal, kill it.
No.
Stab that thing.
No, we do not. No one here condones the killing of a baby.
Are you
I
sure?
know killing a baby, giving birth to another baby.
Tiny humans are out of bounds.
Eat the baby.
Be nice,
If
baby.
your Satan baby is giving birth to something else, kill it.
I just
Baby's
watched the.
talking.
He's trying to look so mean.
Of course he is, because he's pumping out the actual Antichrist.
Oh no!
You thought you had mated with Satan. No.
Schmeckle,
Is it coming out the back or the front?
Schmeckle, it's worse than that. It's the
Here, you want a
Antichrist.
treat? Here, let me get you something to eat.
Oh,
You are giving birth to the Antichrist. When he pops out, he will have a bandana and will be absolutely infatuated with kicking over mailboxes and garbage cans.
Yes.
That's why I love the race.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Oh, fuck me.
What
To
was
go
doing
that
that
way.
Why?
when he starts turning green and ends up 6 foot tall? Baby smash.
You want some chocolate?
No thanks.
No, he doesn't want fucking chocolate.
You're gonna
Let
feed
him
him
bite
fucking
your neck.
chocolate?
Oh my god. He's so
Wait. Is there any way you can let me speak with this child? I happen to know Satan. Satanic.
Hold on, I'm giving him some chocolate Pediasure right now.
No, give him your headphones. Give him your headphones and allow me to speak with this child.
Yeah, let's corrupt it right from the beginning.
Okay. You're on speaker.
That's enough.
Buddy, Go to bed. I know whatever's happened in your life may have been traumatizing. I mean, you were born with a bunch of medical issues, and that sucks. But go to sleep. Go to bed. Your mother is stressing. Just go to sleep, okay?
Okay.
Can you
I feel like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone.
Really? You just wanted some
Go to
tea,
sleep.
sure?
I'm going.
Do you want me to sing to the kid? I'll sing to the kid.
I think the
Yeah,
baby just
I'm
wants
sick.
me a drink.
You don't want me to sing to the kid. You'll never go.
Well, he was. I was trying to pump, and he was screaming.
What?
So I guess he was just hungry.
Red Robot is
Batman,
here.
what are we gonna
Red
sing?
Robot is here. We have a guy to sing your kid to
Oh
sleep.
God, no! I'm leaving the room.
Batman, what are we gonna sing?
No one's singing. There is no singing allowed on the cunt stream.
And why the fuck do they invite
Oh
me?
yeah, we can do it.
I was trying to
I
pump,
don't
and
sing.
I guess he was hungry because he was watching.
You
his
can't
food.
pump anymore. Your kid's like almost 2. Your tits have dried out. Accept it.
No, but I'm still making a little bit.
Yeah, but pointless amount.
She's trying because, well, it does keep your boobs bigger.
Yeah.
Really? Because I feel like they're getting smaller, and they're really tiny.
Anyway, at this point, everyone shut the fuck up.
No.
No.
We're gonna do the part where we tell everybody who everybody is. So, Samaj, first off, who was here that I don't remember?
We had Logical Lion and Yobi Axis.
Don't forget Sinatra.
And Sinatra Says.
And Sinatra Says and Hufflepuff.
We had Sinatra right here.
No, wait, Hufflepuff's still here.
Oh yeah,
I'm just on
sorry.
another account. I'm just on my other account.
Right. I didn't.
All right. Anyway, we've got Wendy something. Is that her name?
Wendy something.
Amanda Wolfhart. There we go.
Wendy?
Benny Hanna.
Oh, we've got Benny Hanna, the most important part of the stream tonight. Benny Hanna. Check out Benny Hanna. He is the one who brings the content to the shit. He is the guy that keeps YouTube a-rolling. You go onto his channel, you will find absolutely everything you've been looking for, cunts. Benny
Which
Hanna.
is nothing.
Check him out.
Benny Hanna, savior of YouTube.
Then we've got Hufflepuff.
I ain't got shit.
I can't really say shit about Hufflepuff. He makes videos, I guess. Then there's Opal. Somehow she made it this whole stream. Never again.
No,
I wouldn't say the whole stream. She owes us an update because she fucked up her vibrator.
Hey!
That's true. She did fuck up the vibrator.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Over fucking
that was the purpose of one.
To be fair, I've done that.
How do you have a vibrator that?
Well, apparently you aren't supposed to exceed 2 hours, okay?
I know you say 2 hours, but how long?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Use your vibrator more properly.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
And
robots
she
need
uses
rest
it when
too.
she has a child in the house.
Anyway, then we have Optimus Christ. If you please say your
Autobots, lick my nuts.
Lick my nuts.
There we are. And then there's the Batman.
You get up and like Roy the Lion.
God damn it, why will you shut up?
Oh, we have the Batman. Can he please
Thank
say
you.
something?
He already did.
In whatever language he speaks.
I recommend Benny Hanna's channel.
Absolutely nonsense.
What about Opal? Talk about Opal's awesome
Your
channel.
content shit.
We'll get to you in a bit. Now, White and Proud. Your
Oh,
turn.
fuck this. I'm the Lion King, motherfucker.
And
Come
you
on, I
used to be-
changed mine. Yeah, I was. Come on.
And he's only half white.
Alright, you can go fuck yourself.
All right, now if I could get something out of the only one of you that actually gives me money and shit.
Opal!
That'd be Ren.
Yes, I'm here. Oh, there you go. No music. I'm reading Ren on pretty much everything, and I make lots of videos and cringe at feminist literature.
I know. I tried to find you. It wouldn't let me find you.
On YouTube?
Yes.
Reading Ren.
No, on fucking yes, on YouTube.
To be fair, if you type in the word cunt on the search engine, you won't.
Wait. Dipshit. When you're typing in reading Ren,
why you call me dipshit? I don't appreciate that.
Do you know what this channel is?
You need to type it reading space WREN, and that's why you're doing it wrong.
Butterfly in the sky.
So I put WREN.
Yes.
Yes. Not REN, just WREN.
As in the bird.
There's a very large difference.
I just did a search to check, and I found it straight away.
Okay, all right, I'll do it.
I thought I had already let Opal speak, but here, Opal, say something.
Hi, I love you.
There we go. That's all she gets to say. And then there's Samaj. Very
co-host with the most.
original perspective from Samaj.
I sent Smaj a picture, so he might be speechless right now.
Oh, you sent him. Samaj is looking at Opal nudes.
I tagged you all
He's
in
going
a
to be busy for a while.
Scale of
This
1 to
is a
10, how
fucking
bad are
cunt.
they?
All the rest of you, shut up. I'm ending this.
You
This
already
is a
said
fucking cunt stream. I'm Schmeckle.
Uh,
You guys
you
have a
sure?
good one, cunts.